This episode, I'm going over day 2 of 3 for my strength training program that I used during my 60 days transformation. Tuesday is normally the day I work on glutes, hamstrings, and abs. I normally don't like to work on legs. I'm not motivated to work on legs. So instead of not doing legs, I leveraged YouTube and found TIFF and Dan channel. He has a great glutes and hamstring program that was 30 minutes long. I play this every Tuesday to get through my legs day. I highly recommend it. I break a sweat every single time. You can stick around and listen to me describing the workout routines, the different combo sets, or you can use the chapter markers below and skip straight to the actual exercise. Both legs and abs routines are combo sets with little to no rest between exercises. For the glutes and hams, he rests 50 seconds between each exercise. As for my abs, I perform each exercises without rest, except 20 seconds before I started the plank. For the abs routines, I rest 2 minutes and 30 seconds between the combo sets. I'm a sample size of 1. You can take longer or shorter rests as you see fit. Everyone is different. Listen to your body. With my herniated disc L4 and L5, I avoid exercises like accordion crunch, twisting, and turning because they aggravate and flare my disc. Not fun at all. After trying many variations, I landed on these 6. The takeaway is that when presented with obstacles and challenges, you either stop, give up, or find creative ways to overcome them. Disclaimer, workout schedules and routines are not one size fits all. Depending on your goal, strengths, and limitation, you can split the workout into smaller chunks, split, combine, or omit exercise or muscle groups. Personal fitness is personal. I'm not a personal fitness expert. I only share my experience. Always consult with your physician and nutritionist before starting any new exercise or diet. Without further ado, let's get to the actual exercise. I like to start with my legs and then my abs. For the legs portion, you can stick around and watch this old man sweat and struggle through the legs exercise, or you can watch the expert go straight to Tiff and Dan's channel and watch the glutes and hams routine on his channel. Once you're done with that, you can come back and watch my abs routine. This first one is a hip thrust. I use very lightweight, between 25 pounds and 35 pounds. Throughout my legs exercise, you will see I don't use heavy weights at all. That's because I am nursing my herniated disc and my torn right knee meniscus. So I try not to put too much strain on it as much as I can and not overload it as much as possible. Unfortunately, I have to mute all the exercises because I played music as I record these exercises. Hindsight 2020, I should have listened to the music with the earbuds so you can listen to me struggle as I perform these leg exercise. After 20-second rests, this one is a hip thrust pulse. Even with 2.5 decades of lifting weights, legs has never been my expertise. You will notice as I progress through the exercise, I struggle through some of those exercises and I can't do simple legs movements. It seems like no matter how many times I watch this video, when it comes to leg day, I still have to press play and listen and watch his movement, Dan's movement, because if I were to do it on my own, I would forget what routine I need to do, and I would lose the motivation to continue and complete the legs exercise. And you can see at only 2 exercises in, I'm already huffing and puffing. With just 30 minutes, his full routine is worth your time. Next up is hip thrust hold. In a way, I'm glad this one is sandwiched in between. It actually allows me to actually rest my heart rate a little bit. YouTube is a wonderful tool. What other platform that we have that you can be both a teacher and a student? So for me, when I need to learn how to do something, I YouTube. And I use YouTube to help teach what I know. So it's a great platform. You see the eyes looking up? That's just me wishing that the routine is done. It really burns. It's a good exercise, but it's not easy to endure. But once you pass that burn, it's good. Next up is Sumo deadlift full range. You see me throughout the video. I looked left and I looked up. Excuse me for looking around because I wanted to make sure that I am in frame as I'm performing these exercises. You'll notice in the Sumo deadlift or Romanian deadlift, you'll see that I intentionally don't go all the way down because that flared up my disc a little bit. And with my torn right meniscus, it's healing, but I don't want to aggravate it. So I limit some of the motion to avoid re-aggravating those injuries. Next up is Sumo deadlift pulses. Going back to the injury part, I've always loved sport. From childhood to now, I've always been an active individual. It's nice. It allows me to keep my heart rate up, allows my body to be in shape. But unfortunately, I put the body and the joints through a lot of strains, a lot of strenuous activities. And fast forward to 47 years, it started to take a toll on me. I have had a lot of injuries over the years. I have had to manage some of those injuries. But with any injuries, I never let it stop me. If I can't do squat, I will find what other activities to do. If I can't run, I will find, can I walk? Speaking of walking, these banded lateral squat walk, I didn't use the band because I don't have one. Even though I'm not an expert with legs, I still want to record and show this leg exercise because it also show you the loose skin that I had there, going from 20 millimeter thick on my stomach down to 8 millimeter thick. Even though I have lost that many fat, the skin is still loose. So any bending movement, you see it sagging a little bit. But as I stand up, you see that it's pretty toned on the stomach. And I wanted to show this because social media don't show you these kind of things. All they do is show you their flexing, show you their glute exercises. But these type of exercise that are not fancy, that are not sexy, are typically not shown. And I want to show you the full scope of everything that I did for that 60 days, the good and the bad, so that you know that you don't have to be an expert in exercising. You don't have to be an expert in nutrition to be healthy and to stay healthy. For the rest of the video, I won't go over the name of the exercise. You can read the exercise as each exercise changes. Going back to social media, just like everything else in this world, it can be used as good or it can be used as evil. For example, a knife in Gordon Ramsay's hands, it can be used to make some beautiful dishes, some delicious food. But in the wrong hand, it can be used as a weapon. Social media, in the right hand, it can use to enrich people's lives. It can use to make this world a better place. But in the wrong hand, with greed, it can be used for monetary gains, make them richer, no matter at what cost. And I'm okay with people getting richer on YouTube. I'm okay with people getting richer on social media. But it has to be because of adding value, not deceiving or not giving out false information, or not advertising things that they don't really believe in, but the money is good. This is one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. Obviously, I talk about finance as well. But health is a multi-billion-dollar business. Health and wellness is a multi-billion-dollar business. You have many experts come online or on articles having all these fancy training programs, having all these fancy meals, what to eat, what not to eat. Rice is bad, eggs is bad, another one said eggs is good. And you have these weight training, weightlifters will tell you all these exercises that are meant to maximize your gain, They have this secret to make you bigger, stronger, or they have this secrets to make you lose fat faster. But what I have proven over these 60 days, you don't need a gym membership. You don't need coaches. You don't need fancy programs. You don't even need a gym. All you need is consistency, perseverance, and persistence. And just keep doing the same boring routine every single day, every single week, and eating the right food, not omitting food, and eat the right food for you. The result will show 60, 90 days, and years from now. Another reason why I talk over these exercises is, one, I'm not an expert with legs. I just simply follow Dan's routine. And when you guys want to do these routines, I would highly recommend follow Dan's video. That's why I'm okay talking over these things, just so that you get to watch me struggle working out. And two, I get to kind of talk about mindset as well. And one of the reasons why I call my channel Whole Mindset Mastery, being wealthy and healthy, the things that we need to do is simple, easy, and boring. But the mindset part is the tough part. Once you get over that mindset, once you have that mindset to be wealthy, once you have that mindset to be healthy, then the rest becomes mundane. Then the rest becomes redundant. The rest becomes really plain and boring. But doing it over time will make you healthier. Doing it over time will make you wealthier. If you decide to follow what I did for 60 days exactly, or modify it slightly to meet your circumstance, your situation, don't get too caught up on trying to get result fast. Everything in life requires time. That goes with wealth, and that goes with health. Your first 30 days, you're not going to see much difference. And even 30, 44, 45 days, you're not going to see much difference. And I was able to achieve great result in 60 days, but you may see it in 30 days or may see it in 90 days. As a lifelong active individual, I encourage people to think of exercise as a lifestyle, not as a fad. Think of it as something that we have to do, something that we get to do on a weekly basis. If you only exercise because you want to reach a certain goal, or you have some dress to fit in, or some occasion to attend to, then the result is not going to be long lasting. But if you view exercise as a lifestyle, it becomes second nature, and you do it without thinking. Despite being the richest nation, Americans are struggling with diabetes, obesity, and even some mental health issues. And we have many medications for many symptoms, for many chronic diseases. But majority of those chronic diseases can be offset, can be remedied, can be root cause down to the true root cause, and fix it at the root, and not suppress the symptoms with medications on top of medications that has side effects on top of side effects. I understand there are instances where some people have tried everything and they have to resort to medication. But medication should be the last resort. It should not be the first line of defense. It goes without saying, I'm not a doctor. This is not an advice. I'm only speaking from my personal experience. There are days when there are several questions you can ask yourself to tell whether you are fit or not fit, to tell whether exercising and nutrition should be something that you look into, is ask yourself this question. Are you able to get up without an alarm clock? Are you able to have energy throughout the day, sustain energy throughout the day, without the need for caffeine drinks, coffee, or energy drink? Are you able to breathe at night without needing machine to help you breathe? How's your vision? If you have to resort to medication throughout the day, throughout the week, just to get by, that is your body telling you that you need to look into the food that you eat, and you need to look into the activities that you do throughout the day. In the technological advanced decades that we have smartwatches, we have all kinds of tools, all kinds of technologies, AI that tell and that detects and tell you what's going on. But the low tech way, our body, your body, does a pretty good job of telling you that there is something wrong, telling you should be looking into the root cause and fix the root cause to prevent further damage. But unfortunately, we are so busy in America to work, to support our family, to support our lifestyle. Some people are busy climbing up the corporate ladder. We choose the career over family. And some people have family to support, but they don't have the means to support them with just one job. They have to work 2 or 3 jobs. As rich as we are in the nation, the wealth is concentrated in the top 1%. And the rest of us are barely scraping by. But no matter where you're at, whether you are living well off or scraping by, it is important to focus on health. I know it sounds selfish, but it is not. If you focus on being healthy, on you first and foremost, it's going to propagate down to people around you. When you are healthy, it goes well beyond the physical appearance. It's nice to look good, but to be able to think clearer, to be able to sleep better, breathe better, think better, and not to mention the feel goodness, the high from working out, from exercising. If we all go out more and do more and make health as non-negotiable, make activity as non-negotiable, make eating healthy as non-negotiable, then we can put pharmaceutical out of business. We can make those guys don't need our help. They have their names on the stadium. Our healthcare system is broken. What we pay on a weekly, monthly basis on a health premium is a lot. And then if you're like me, working for yourself, going out on your own is even more expensive. And then you go to the doctor, you still have to pay the deductibles. One of the wealth hack that I did when I was working, I was able to contribute to HSA, health saving account, and max out the allowed contribution, yearly contribution, and invest in the investment sweep that was available to me. And that money has grown over time, and I have been able to use that to pay for my monthly premium. And HSA is not for everyone, but for those that are healthy, that only go to the doctor for a yearly physical exam, and have emergency fund to cover deductible, high deductible, just in case some emergency happens, then it's a good option because it allows you to set aside money, and money in that account can be used to invest and can grow over time. And the money in that account are tax-free going in. They are tax-free when used for medical expenses. And they are also tax-free in terms of growth in the investment. And if you're healthy and stay healthy past 65 years old, you can use funds from HSA for non-medical expenses and don't get penalized, but you just get taxed as ordinary income, as if you earn it through W-2 wage earning income. That's not a bad deal, having another source of income during your retirement years. That's another reason why being healthy, staying healthy, and stay out of the hospital is also one way to be wealthier. Be on the lookout. I will have an episode talking about HSA, the triple tax advantage account. Okay, looks like we almost done with the legs exercise, and you're probably sick and tired of me talking about mindset. But again, my channel says it all. It's not just about the information. It's not just about the knowledge and the tool. It's about the mindset. If you get the mindset right, that's 80% of the work. The other part, the 20%, is simple enough. It can be on autopilot. So I'm gonna find some music and play it for the rest of the legs exercise, so you don't have to listen to me talk throughout the legs exercise.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for the fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Woo! There's a wrap. Oh, that was a torture, but it was a great workout. Hopefully I don't get ding on the copyright strike for that split second of Dan's music in the background. After his exercise, I have a short 2 to 5 minute water break. Now on to my comfort zone, my abs combo set routine. This takes 30 minutes total. I have a total of 3 combo sets. Each exercise rep is to failure. There is no rest between each exercises except for 20 seconds before the plank. Technically, it's not a rest, but I do take a couple seconds to record each rep for each exercise and how many seconds for the plank, so I know if I'm getting better or I'm getting worse. The first exercise for the first combo set is raised leg crunch. This exercise is good for my herniated disc. I don't do a full crunch. My lower back still remain on the floor, but I still able to perform the crunch and work that abs up pretty good. At the time of this recording, this was day 55 of my 60-day challenge, and I've lost already over 20 pounds. You can see there, my skin is a little bit loose by my stomach. So every time I do crunches or bend over, you see it flapping a little bit. But again, I'm okay showing you this because if you are going through weight loss journey, if you're going through losing some weight, you will see this too. And that is normal. Just because social media influencers don't show you it, it doesn't mean it's not real life. That is real life. Instead of putting my hands behind my neck, because of what I notice when I put my hands behind my neck, I wake up every morning, I have a sore neck. And it could be because I have a tendency to pull my neck forward. So I started to put my hands under my chin, so it prevented me from overextend and pulling my neck forward. And that seemed to help where the next day, the next couple of days, I don't feel the neck pain. The most I can do in one sitting is 100, but I think on this one, I did 40. Next up is lying leg raise. You see that this exercise, people perform with or without the hands underneath the lower back. I perform with the hands underneath because it helps with my herniated disc. If I don't have them underneath, I can still do the full motion, but my sciatica nerve start to feel a little bit cranky. The most I could do in one sitting for this one was 15. I believe I did 8 in this set. Keeping those feet straight and controlled gives you a really good burn. Next up is bicycle kick. It's a pretty good exercise. I like the burn on the abs right there. The most I can do in one sitting with this exercise was 25. For this set, I did 10. The second set, I did 13. And the third set, I did 12. But I'm getting ahead of myself. As you perform these exercises, always keep the motion in control in one plane. Don't waver the legs. And when you do that, you can feel the burn. Doing crunches, they're not easy. And doing them at rest is even harder. Next up is butterfly lying leg raise. This is the one exercise that when I do it, I have to be real intentional as I have the upward movement, that I don't bend my back in a way that is detrimental to my herniated disc. But over time, I've done a pretty good job of staying in control with the good movement. Next up is side lying oblique crunch. Surprisingly, I'm able to perform this exercise without aggravating my disc, which I'm very thankful for because it's a great workout for the oblique. And I don't know how I'm able to do it without flaring up, but that is one great example of when you are dealing or managing with injuries. Sometimes it's just try something and your body will tell you whether you can and can't do it. Just listen to your body. And since my body tells me I can do it, I kept on doing this exercise. I love it. On a great day, the most I could do in one sitting was 20. And on this day, I did 10, 13, and 12 for the 3 sets. Here comes the plank. I saved the best for last. I saved the hardest exercise for last. That's why I rest 20 seconds before I start the plank exercise. And before I start the exercise, I have my stopwatch underneath me, and I start at the moment I have my posture the way it needs to be. So I get the accurate count of how long I was able to hold the plank for. I normally can hold the plank around 50 minutes to 70 minutes. As you perform the plank, don't try to cheat by slacking your body. Make sure you hold a nice posture all the way through and through, and don't rock it around too much. Feel that burn, feel that intensity, and breathe in and breathe out. That helps a lot. And get your mind off of, is it done yet? Is it done yet? You'll be surprised how much you can do. I hope having the unique perspective of seeing 3 different angles for the same exercise all at once is useful, because it takes quite a bit to set them up. And that was the end of the first ab combo set. After 2 minutes and 30-second rest, yes, I do count exactly to the second. Just how I am. I'm very analytical by nature. Now I'm back to doing the same combo set, starting with the raised leg crunch. There's really not much else to talk about. The next 2 combo sets will be exactly identical to the first combo set. So you can just simply watch my movement and feel the pain, feel the crunch with me as I'm performing these exercises. The takeaway that I want you to have as you watch me struggle through these crunches is, when presented with obstacles and challenges, you either stop, give up, or you find creative ways to overcome them. Despite herniated discs that I experienced back in 2018, and I'm still managing it. Once you have it, you always have it. I never had a surgery. Once you have herniated discs, you always have it. Despite managing it, and there are exercises that I cannot do, I still find ways, I still find alternative exercises to still work the exercise group that I need to work on. I used to love P90X, Ab Ripper X. I love it. After every exercise, I felt the burn, and it was great. I wish I could still do those exercises, those routine. Unfortunately, half of the exercises in Ab Ripper X I can no longer do physically because it's a flare-up nightmare. But that's okay. Even though I can no longer do Ab Ripper X, I can still rip my abs with these 6 exercises. If you have any back pain, any lower back, upper back, or any injury that may prohibit you from performing one specific exercise, just know that with enough research, there are many alternatives to one exercise that accomplish the same thing. Don't give up, and use Google as your friend, use YouTube as your friend, and search for different alternatives for the muscle group that you want to work on that you're not able to perform because of the limitations that you have. With my current constraint, which is L4 and L5 flare-up for my herniated disc, I've tried several of abs exercises, and I have eliminated many of them because of the twisting, the turning that cause a flare-up. And these 6 are the tried and true that have worked for me. If you don't experience any symptom, you can copy as is, or you can take some of it and replace it with something else. I'm showing you these exercises because these are the things that I did over the last 60 days to achieve the result that I achieved. But it doesn't mean it's the only way to get the result. If you want a copy of the workout template that I have discussed so far, please comment below. I will create a copy for you guys. I will play music for the rest of the abs routine for the remainder of set 2 and set 3. Just in case you don't stick around until the end, I leave you with the last word. Make fitness a lifestyle. Make fitness your life. Make fitness non-negotiable. I've just showed you 30-minute legs routine. I have showed you 30-minute ab routine, but they don't have to be done in 30 minutes increment. You can do it in 15 minutes increment. You can do it in 10 minutes increment. You can do it across 7 days a week. You can mix and match so many different combinations. Don't let career, don't let busyness, don't let fulfilling life necessities and wants, don't let entertainment get in the way of making you healthy and keeping you healthy, not just for today, but for tomorrow. Make healthy your number one priority for your current you, and make being healthy, make fitness the number one priority for your future you.
Okay. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay. Let go. Okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, they keep calling me, could you ride this beat? Look probably. Okay, it ain't no problem. See, I can mold this thing like pottery. Better, I'ma bet on myself. And for the top, and I don't need your help. We set the tempo, we run this thing as simple. Let's go. Boy, I'm locked in. Know your place, I'm top 10. And all my haters watching, so you know I keep on clocking. It's go time. My whole style of go. Mine. Take my place, I hold mine. Run up, then it's go time. It's show time. Whoa. Yeah, they know I'm the one that set the trends, dog. Tell them tenfold, I'm gon' change the tempo. Okay. Tell them I can't play it safe. Got more wins on the way. Gotta show them how to do it. Man, my team making plays. Okay, your team better play off. Sleeping on me, wake up. Too easy just to lay off. Okay, tell me who you know can do it better. I know, they know, we know I'm a trendsetter. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, told them I would elevate, now watch me go up. Critics acting up confused, they can watch me blow up. Knew I had it in the bag, I just had to show up. Shawty blowing up sad, got no plans to slow up. Okay, mama said I'd make it, and I know that she ain't never lie. Said they need a double, still they lost, cause they ain't hit my line. Whoa, it's my time on the dot, gotta shine, let them watch, cause we gaming for the top, this a bop, whoa. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look. Did it stir? I can't play it safe. Yeah, out the way. Yeah.
stick around this far, you must enjoy watching me getting tortured through all these crunches. Or you could be an unwavering fan. As a small thank you, you get to see me dance even toward the end.